we're doing a giveaway. We are going to be giving away 3 copies of WWE 2K26 to those in our Discord. So join our Discord before WrestleMania if you want a chance at winning one of those. It's free to join, and it's a wrestling community where you could go and chat with other wrestling fans. I don't want to take up too much of your time. Let's get to the video. Welcome to another episode of This Week in Wrestling. I'm your host, RTP and ANT in HD. And next to me is my boy, RTP John. John, how you doing, my brother?
I'm doing good. Just got back from a carnival cruise.
Okay.
To Cabo and Ensenada.
Okay.
Didn't really miss much in the way of wrestling this week, not gonna lie.
Fuck no.
Oh.
So, me and John right now are recording this Sunday morning. AEW Dynasty is tonight, and we're going to be covering that on this show. So, we're going to cut to that now, and then we're going to talk about the WWE slop after that. So, let's cut now. All right, boys. Let's do the Dynasty conversation. John isn't going to be joining me because this ended way too late. And that's going to be what I get out of the way first. There was a lot of positives on the show. If I were to review all of Dynasty, I'd give it a 4.25 out of 5 stars. But this was just way too long, man. It took way too long. I'm exhausted. I felt like it took away from the quality of the main event because of how long everything... I don't even want to say every match ran too long. I think maybe there was just too many matches on this card. I feel like they had a couple matches they could have slotted in the pre-show and then taken out some of those pre-show matches. The highlights of the show for me, my 2 favorite matches, I think I'd have to go with Andrade and Darby Allin. And I would also give it to Okada Takeshita versus the Bucks. Jericho versus Ricochet was also a highlight. The first 3 matches of the show were amazing for me. I feel like Takeshita and Okada are a team that I wish we'll get to see more of, but I know we're not because of the whole their beefing, feud, whatever, they hate each other. I feel like it'd be cool if we maybe got them started off as a tag team when Okada came to AEW. I thought it was interesting that Chris Jericho took a clean loss. I thought that's a really cool call, and it kind of shows a pivot in Jericho's character where I don't know if he's going to be comic relief now that he's bringing the list back, but it's going to be less of a, we have to have Jericho in the main event. We have to have Jericho with the ROH title or any title for that matter. And Andrade versus Darby Allin is just a great match. And Darby Allin being the number 1 contender makes a lot of sense. I wanted to see MJF versus Hangman again at Double or Nothing, putting Hangman's I can't challenge for the title as a Double or Nothing, he may retire thing. I don't think we get that anymore. Maybe we get a tombstone match. I just kind of wish these Darby Allin matches were a little bit more of that nasty AEW style that we usually see. But again, this match was one of the best matches on the show. And I don't want to go match by match for every match on the show, but I do want to talk about Edge and Christian versus Cash and Dax, man. FTR is like, I just don't get how they're so good. I don't understand how this team was put together to be perfect. Like, it literally makes no sense. They're the best heel tag team, I want to say, of all time. It's just at this point, that from match quality perspective, it's not a debate. I love them as character workers, the in-ring storytelling, the way they are with the crowd, flipping off kids and throwing the titles in their face and stuff like that. I just think, all in all, it's cool. They're kind of acting like Edge is hurt. I don't know if that's going to write him off TV again. But watching this match kind of made me feel like, damn, we're really going to get an Edge retirement angle soon, like a real one. And that sucks. I know he's kind of just living his life now. He got 12 years of his career knocked off, so I bet he's just trying to make up for that now. But I wouldn't be surprised if it's soon when we start teasing this is going to be Adam Copeland, Edge, Cope, rated R superstar, or whatever the fuck he's going by at that point, last match. And I don't know if I'm ready for that, man. I don't know if the streets are ready for that. I thought Kevin Knight winning the TNT title was amazing. I kind of not skipped through that match, but like glided through to the last 10 minutes once I felt like everyone in the match was going to be in the end of the match. And Kevin Knight winning with that UFO splash, I believe it's called. It's a beautiful move. Now we could actually get a Kevin Knight versus Speedball feud for the title. I think it could be interesting. Say what's up to the Kitty Mafia stand-up. And the last match or we got two matches I actually want to hit on. Shout out Kyle O'Reilly for returning, but we're not going to talk too much about that. John Moxley versus Ospreay was an amazing match. That 20 minutes was perfect. Maybe too many hidden blades were thrown around. If I had to give a complaint, yep, there we go. Thank you. Too many hidden blades for me. I think we got to protect finishers a little bit more and not get these like 30, 40 finisher matches. But let's be careful, buddy. Okay. We're good. Yeah, I think too many finishers in this match. I like the whole like Will Ospreay getting cocky, hitting the hidden blade, like, oh, like, how much time do I have to kick his ass type of thing. But at the end of the day, like, if you're going to prove a point, you should win the match. And he didn't win the match. So it's a little disappointing, but I think we're setting up the Will Ospreay big title win to be at AEW all in Wembley Stadium. So if that's where they're going, I can't be mad at it. But shout out Moxley, man. He just doesn't miss. And then the main event, man, I just felt, for me, I don't want to say it felt flat, but it just felt like I was already on 0, and now I have to sit through a match that I knew was going to be 40 minutes. I feel like the one-winged angel kind of got broken in this match. Like, I understand the whole ref taking 10 seconds thing. That's a typical wrestling trope. Whatever, but the avalanche one, I think, should have ended the match. Like, I don't think you should be hitting an avalanche one-winged angel and losing the match. I don't know if that's a hot take. I don't know if I'm in the minority. I wanted to read Dropkick reviews, but like the top Dropkick reviews on this match were all about WWE and how, like, joking around about Pat McAfee and stuff. And like, go ahead and do that if you want, but I want to enjoy AEW for AEW and WWE for WWE. And we have a long-ass rant about WWE coming up in this video. So I'm going to send you guys over to that. I wish I could have given you guys more energy and more vibes on Dynasty, but shout out Tony Khan, man, for making this shit. It's fucking 11. I'm beat. I got to be in LA tomorrow. Comment down below how you guys felt about the show, if you felt like it dragged a little long. I think that was a common sentiment from what I saw. But yeah, I promise you guys will get a more energetic version of me in the rest of the video, because in the rest of the video we recorded already. We have a fire ass rant. So stay tuned. Let's check that out now. Hey, Dynasty was an amazing show, huh? Dynasty was great. It was so good. So good.
I mean, you know,
one of the best.
Christian Cage beating up everyone's dads was cool. And
yeah.
We'll see, actually. I am excited for Dynasty. Mox versus Kenny. I mean, that would have been a good pay-per-view to go to.
It was cool when they had a Jelly Roll get involved in the main event. You know?
Yeah,
Jelly Roll screwing over MJF. Yeah, it was just cinema all around. So, just like WWE this week. You know, WWE this week was some of the best. No, this was one of the very, like, as someone who watches wrestling every week and enjoys it, like, I don't think I've skimmed through a wrestling show ever. I skimmed through SmackDown this week, and it feels weird doing that on the road to WrestleMania. But I just, like, what am I going to do? You know? So
it was horrible. Like, genuinely, like, I mean, I don't know what's going on.
What's the highlight of the week, if you had to pick something?
Punk promo, for sure. The Punk promo was great. His pipe bomb where they kind of cut out some of the Benoit stuff was great. I was showing you that clip of what they cut out on Netflix, which is kind of crazy. I think Danhausen having his first match was pretty awesome. I actually really did enjoy that, his first match in WWE. Maybe his first match ever, because I can barely find any clips of him wrestling anywhere.
Maybe your browser's cursed.
It was cursed, yeah. I like the Liv nearly crushing her head.
I hated that.
Dude, that was nuts.
Yeah. All right, let's just jump into Raw then, and we'll kind of touch on everything. We don't want this to be too long. Our Dynasty review was already so long because the show was so good.
Yeah.
But Monday Night Raw kicks off with that Punk promo, pipe bomb recreation type vibe, and like for me, I like it, right? And I know there's a lot of like controversy online right now about like, are we getting worked and all that. It just doesn't hit the same when it feels like they're kind of retconning stuff, and instead of like a real pipe bomb where it's like Punk versus TKO, it kind of feels like everyone's just being puppeted right now, and they wanted him to do that. And I think that's what makes it not hit the same for me. I'm not telling anyone how to enjoy the show or nothing, but that's just how I felt on it.
I took it more of like Triple H is being petty and is just letting him say whatever they want to say about TKO because he's like, I'm gonna show you guys that the fan. I feel like there's more going on behind the scenes, and the only way that he can like make things happen is if he gets momentum behind him. I think at best it's that. At worst, it's exactly what you're saying, and I could also totally see that too. I mean, like you could even see on their YouTube channel all of the bots in the comments. You can see the bots in the comments on their TikTok, the bots in the comments on their Instagram. They're obviously very, very hands-on with how they want to be perceived right now.
This is like kind of something we talked about before the show, but that's like a huge reason why I'm off the internet. I think I'm becoming one of those like social media junk or not like conspiracy theorists where like AI is just fucking everything posted nowadays. If it's not someone you know, it's fucking a bot. That's just how I feel. It kills the vibe of it.
Yeah.
Free social media. Yeah, I do think like the Cody Rhodes one hit a little bit more for me because I was like, okay, this makes more sense. This is like they really sent him out there. It didn't seem planned. Yeah. Now, like someone had to have told Punk, like, watch what you say, you know. And he obviously let it all fly, but everything gets panned through a funnel or
the Cody promo was good.
I like that one.
It was kind of all over the place. I feel like if he had a little more time to plan out the promo, he could have still had that same fire. But then if there was time to plan, it probably would never have happened. So yeah. I also like the fact that he went out there and just it was Kit Wilson, right? That was on, yeah.
Yeah, he fucking hit him with the crossroads.
For no reason. Kit Wilson they're going to make it a triple threat match. Randy versus Kit Wilson versus Cody at Mania.
Cinema. Please, WWE, please involve as many fucking celebrities and mid-carders in the main event as possible. Please, and that's what we've all been asking for every year. We've all been saying we want Cody Rhodes versus Randy with Pat McAfee involvement. That's like literally the one thing because of legacy and stuff like that.
And Jelly Roll as the bell ringer in the beginning.
Yeah. The honorary and bring that guy from the Saudi shows, the comedian that they always have get a spot. Like he just needs to be involved too for the Saudi.
Actually, I forgot John Cena's the host of WrestleMania. So I mean, to spoil our next video, we're gonna be doing some like garbage takes,
ruining WrestleMania. Much.
And actually, I realized I'm thinking of an honorable mention for John Cena being involved in something that could totally ruin it. Like, but
John Cena versus The Undertaker in 2026. Make it happen.
In Saudi Arabia.
Cinema. LA Knight and ISO Speed kind of kick off the show with that LA Knight Austin Theory match. And I'm loving the Speed stuff. I'm not going to lie. I know it's kind of easy right now to love him. But yeah, he's just funny. He's funny. He's not talking too much. He's kind of just being Speed. And I think one big point I saw on this is like they are using him because he's entertaining. Like Jelly Roll's famous, but Jelly Roll's not really entertaining. Pat McAfee's he's entertaining, but he's just in the wrong spot. I like that Speed is entertaining. You good? You falling asleep on me or what?
No, I'm writing down the John Cena take that I have right now.
I didn't see your hands moving. I just saw it looked like this.
Nodding off. Oh, actually, you can't see my eyes, can you?
I was like, you're on drugs. I was like,
no, I was writing down my John Cena thing before I forgot.
Fuck. Yeah, but
imagine.
I was like, bro, you're woozing right now. Then we go to Finn Balor versus JD McDonough, and never really starts. We don't have to talk too much about that. Becky Lynch and AJ Lee. I think I skipped this because I don't remember this, but was there anything from this?
Oh, the promo was good. It was a quick little promo segment. It ended strong, and then just kind of ended weird with like the camera hung on Becky's reaction too long, and it kind of got awkward. But
cinema.
Yeah, I don't know. But it was good actually. I like the build, and I like what they're doing with it. AJ Lee's kind of changing her promo style. It works for me.
I have a worry about the next thing we're going to talk about, and that's Seth and Gunther. I kind of feel like they're not going to have time. Like, I feel like they're gonna give him 10 minutes, and this is one of those matches that, like, I don't know if they've ever had a match before, but this should be something that gets 30, 35 minutes, and I just don't think they're gonna let them rock like that.
Yeah, I mean, WrestleMania weirdly feels like it's supposed to be starting feuds this year. Like
Yeah.
it seems like it's the start of something. Like Randy and like if it wasn't WrestleMania, I would. If this was SummerSlam coming up and all these feuds were at where they're at right now, I wouldn't actually be worried at all. I'd be like, oh, okay, Randy and Cody are gonna have a match at SummerSlam. It feels kind of juvenile right now, where something big's gonna happen in the match and then it's gonna build to Mania. That's what I would be thinking right now, but we're so far behind. Same with that too, you know. So it's with Cody and not Cody, Seth Rollins and Gunther. That like if this was right before SummerSlam and there was a surprise match, I could see it become a build where they're circling each other all the way till Mania.
Yeah.
But we're doing this. We're a week out.
Yeah.
Like what the I don't know, man. Like this is like prime booking, and I obviously get it. Seth Rollins doesn't have someone to tango with because Braun Breaker still isn't going to make it till Mania, which is why I think Gunther was put in last minute. And then Gunther didn't have anybody either because I think he was supposed to go against Ray, but now Ray's in the title match, so maybe that wasn't the plan. We don't.
Maybe
really
they
know
didn't.
anything.
I don't think they knew when Ray would be back. But my problem with how Gunther was treated, it's like, okay, I get it. You don't have anything, so it's hard to have him on TV. But they could have figured something out to just have him have matches. You know, like this is a wrestling show at the end of the day. Why is there no just like, all right, Gunther versus Dragon Lee, which was fun. Gunther versus fucking give him somebody. You know, just throw somebody in the mix.
Austin have him go choke out John Cena's dad. You know what I mean? Like,
but yeah, this is literally going to lead to Gunther, Brock Lesnar at SummerSlam. That's definitely where they're going.
You owe me a favor. You know?
Yeah, we know what it is. We know what that favor is.
You want the Brock Lesnar match, and you want his retirement match.
Yeah, that's literally what they're saying. And man, it's tough. I'm liking everything they're doing with the Luchadors, the Los Americanos.
Yeah.
Penta.
Dude, AAA, dude. Did you see what they announced on AAA?
No, I didn't watch it. I didn't watch this week.
They're doing mask versus mask. El Grande Americano, mask versus match.
When is that?
I don't know when exactly, but Ludwig. Sorry. El Grande Americano.
The guy that looks like Ludwig.
Yeah, the taller guy cut a promo.
Oh, bro.
So you said Luchadors, and you just activated that in my brain.
I have to watch this now. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he cut a promo saying they're doing mask versus mask.
Oh, they haven't given it a date yet. That's cool. I'm okay with this happening on AAA. It's obviously hotter on AAA than it is on the main roster.
Yeah. Honestly, I wish they would just roll with keeping them a face and a face and a heel and a heel instead of having them do the flip-flop things because they think it's different in the markets, but it's really not.
I don't think it's a them thing. I think it's an audience thing.
I don't think it would be that different. I think if they push Ludwig's El Grande, I think it would be better. I think it would work.
People in Mexico respect Ludwig more because he's speaking the language. He's doing that. And then on the main roster, it's like we all just miss Chad Gable, you know, like
which is why he gets booed because they don't want it. They want Chad Gable.
Yeah, so I think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Rey Mysterio in the IC title match I think is fun. I just really hope he doesn't get hurt.
I really hope WrestleMania classic, dude.
Yeah, and it's gonna be one of the free matches, which is cool.
Dude, people are gonna get hurt. Like these guys are all psychos. They're all psychopaths.
Let's have this because this is the week before WrestleMania, and we're not really gonna get to preview WrestleMania too much. But I feel like we have differing opinions on these like free matches because you keep kind of calling them pre-show matches, but I'm not getting that vibe from them. What makes you feel like it's like that?
The reason why I thought about it some more, and with how this WrestleMania is going, I think it's smart for ESPN's first WrestleMania to have a banging first hour. But if you're not behind a paywall, then you know what I mean?
You think it kind of disrespects it?
A little bit. I think there's other matches on the card that I think you could put there that do the job perfectly. I mean, I hate to say it, Dom and Finn could go on that hour. You're telling me Dom and Finn deserve to be on there more than Brock and Oba, one of the hotter feuds? However, I also do like them giving us a fucking good reason to watch that free hour. Like, that, I also do like that too, but I think the ladder match is good enough.
Honestly, from match quality wise, the free hour for both shows, I feel like will be better than the rest of the card.
I do know for a fact though that unless the ladder match takes like 45 minutes, which it very well might, we're at least getting Brock and Oba for. Oh no, this could be a 10-minute match.
Which
Because
I'm actually okay with it being a quick match if it's
I
fun.
want at least 15.
It has to be fun because I don't know the last time Brock had a long fun match. Like I think it's last man standing. I didn't love the Cody Brock matches.
Is it a last man standing match?
I think that was the last long good Brock match.
Oh, I thought you said it's
with
the
the
last
tractor.
Man gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. And then they did the microphone toss and Roman caught that.
Yeah,
shit.
caught it. That was just a cool ass match. You know?
Yeah, that was awesome.
So I'm not. I think they're giving us bangers on the beginning so that people who don't watch wrestling could be like, okay, this is actually good. I want to watch. Like Jacob and Drew, that's the right call. Putting speed on it, that's the right call.
But I'm telling you, if they keep up with this free hour, it's going to become a pre-show. I think the only reason why it's good is because it's ESPN's first one.
Yeah,
this is going to become a pre-show. There's going to be next year. It'll be a battle royale. It'll be like
something.
It'll be like Sheamus versus Daniel Bryan for the title on that one pre-show they did for like 10-second win or whatever it was. Like,
I agree with that. I think if they keep continuing it, the quality will go lower and lower. But I also think that's just a TKO thing where the longer TKO's in control right now, the quality just keeps getting worse and worse. So what are we going to do? The Rhea Ripley, Io Sky. You know how this is, shout out, there's a YouTuber named Wake Up Noah. I watched a video of him talking about how he feels about Raw and SmackDown. I didn't hate this because every other feud feels the exact same. Like, at least they're trying a little bit here with this Rhea Ripley getting held back. I think that shit's corny, but at least it's not a fucking pull-apart brawl, a match that didn't start, shitty promo. Like, they're at least doing something different here. So I'm going to give them flowers. I'll throw one flower. We'll throw one flower at them for this moment.
Jade beating Io clean was huge.
Yeah, I didn't watch that because I really didn't
honestly,
give a fuck.
It was a decent match. Io made Jade look really good, which is important, which means I think Jade's losing. Yeah, I think it's just not my thing. I don't know. I don't know what it is. The BFAB and being involved in this is what really messed it up for me. I think if it was just Jade whooping both their asses for most of it, it would have been totally fine.
I like that they're trying to, because I think what they're doing here is calling back to AEW. Jade had a group called the Baddies that kind of fizzled out. It was like just shit, and they didn't really do much with them. And like, the other girls in the group were just there to take pins so that Jade could challenge them. I think that's what they're kind of replicating here. And I don't hate it, man. It's better than Michin and BFAB just kind of standing in the locker room every fucking SmackDown. But
it gave Rhea people to tear through as well on this last.
And Io's technically not beat clean because she's hurt.
Fair enough.
Give her that. The Oba Brock thing at the end. So, again, not to be the guy that's like, I'm better than you. I'm not on social media. But I saw the feud with the stairs and stuff way later. I didn't like how quick this ended. It didn't hit, like, good. Because it was just like, boom, and Netflix logo 2 minutes into the brawl. You know?
Yeah, I don't know. And it kept going and going and going.
Yes.
Like, it was awesome.
I wish I got to see all of that. I think
once again, you're actually right about the social media thing. They do that on purpose, so you go look it up.
Yeah, but it's like...
And it's all curated.
It's like, if you're giving me a shitty show on Mondays, maybe you should fill it with some better stuff instead of fucking this filler shit all show and then cutting off the good part so I go on social media to watch it.
Yeah.
That's my problem. SmackDown... Again, I'm not going to sit here and act like I watched this show. I skimmed through it pretty heavily. I watched... Okay. Stop me if you want to talk about something. The Io Sky Rhea Ripley beginning segment. Alexa Bliss versus Bayley.
Alexa's teasing a heel turn. Kind of cool.
Okay.
The Charlotte and Charlexa. I prefer them as heels.
I prefer them separate. Like, let's get out of that. Royce Keys and Berto, I did watch this one. I don't like this whole Royce Keys thing that they're trying to get over in 1 week, but I did like this match. I like seeing Royce Keys versus High Flyer, and it was a competitive
He's
match.
good. He's really good. I'm not familiar with his game.
It's cool seeing
good.
a spine buster on TV. You know, we haven't seen a spine buster, like a good spine buster, since Batista. You know, who does spine busters?
I mean, Prime Triple H had one of the best.
Yeah, but I mean more recently. Does anyone have one?
No,
No.
yeah, Braun Breaker has one.
Does he do a spine buster?
He has the pickup one. He doesn't do it very often, but I've seen him do that one.
Where he like kind of tosses them, huh? And
yeah,
then catches
it's
them?
the Steiner thing.
Yeah. Okay, Steinbuster.
It's probably honestly the way.
Oh, cinema. Okay, let's talk about Randy Orton, Cody Rhodes, Pat McAfee. This segment, Pat McAfee. Oh, Okay, Pat McAfee is the wrong messenger, but I do like I don't think he's done anything wrong.
He's just doing his job, unfortunately,
and he's doing it well.
But what I do not like, though, I do think there is real heat with because like imagine someone like a part timer like Pat McAfee coming in, talking about ticket sales but he hasn't been taking any of the bumps, he hasn't been doing any of that, and that he's in that position. And honestly, it didn't even seem like it was scripted when he was saying. It wasn't a great promo. Like he didn't do it that well. Like to me, like it felt all over the place. And Randy Orton kind of felt like his bitch the whole time too. So for me, I'm like, oh my God, is this Pat versus Cody right now?
And he walks out with the title. Randy doesn't walk out with the title.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I genuinely, this is one of my least favorite things I've seen on wrestling TV. Like, I understand what they're trying to do, but they're doing it so badly. It doesn't, if you're just tracking shit through a house, you're just tracking shit. Like, there's no edge to this. That's not Adam Copeland. No, like it just makes everyone look bad. You're not putting over yourself. You're just shitting on itself. It's cannibalizing itself. And I don't know. I think there's better ways to get heat than talking about how your guy can't move tickets, which by the way, he broke records last year. Just saying, so maybe it's not that. And also Cody not addressing all the Stardust bullshit that they keep bringing up. Like if we're going this deep, be like, dude, it was a gimmick given to me by Vince McMahon. Drop the V word. You know what I mean?
Drop the V
You're like,
word.
you think that was my idea? You're like, and then imagine if Cody goes and looks in the camera and goes, I drank myself to sleep every night because of the gimmick Vince McMahon gave me. And then I left and came back and now I run this fucking place. You know what I mean? Like, but that's not said. And like, it's just every single opportunity they have, they like purposefully don't capitalize on it.
They're like protecting Pat too much.
Oh my God.
I thought, okay, let me backtrack. I thought Pat's promo was good until they started doing the whole ticket shit and shout out Ram Trucks because we're giving 25% off. And then that little logo was on the screen for way too fucking long. And it was like, get this shit off the screen. I got something to bring up. I saw this video this morning by Finn Flash Wrestling on YouTube. Do you think they do this because Cody Rhodes isn't a good enough babyface? Because that was pretty much the point of this video. Is Cody Rhodes not able to move the tickets? Because I get it. He did wrestle in all the main events, and they wrestled him, but he wrestled me too, or whatever the fuck he said. But he also did fight John Cena, Roman Reigns twice in the hottest time of wrestling. Does Cody Rhodes not move tickets? Is he the problem? Because TKO really only gets their hands involved in Cody Rhodes' shit. With The Rock, with Travis Scott, and now with this.
I think it's because they want him to be the white meat babyface. And I think that good old boy shit just doesn't work anymore. I think it's genuinely TKO wanting something, pushing him to do that, and then they don't like the product. It's because they don't know their audience. It's Tails' oldest time with wrestling. And I mean, genuinely, I think Cody Rhodes is a perfectly fine babyface, but I do think he's due for a heel turn. They need to not repeat the same mistake they did with John Cena. Was anything wrong with John Cena when he was getting booed out of the place because he was a babyface? Looking back on it now, it's hard to watch because you're like, man, this guy's doing the best work of his career, and people are just booing him out of the place. And we really did take that for granted.
I disagree with the heel turn. I think like the way John Cena was getting booed feels more like Sami Zayn right now than what Cody Rhodes gets. Because Sami Zayn, it's about time to pack it up. Cody Rhodes, though, I'm still liking Cody Rhodes, bro. I feel like Cody Rhodes, other than the Roman stuff, has been booked pretty shit in the WWE. Like, I get he's on the main card and stuff, but I feel like the feuds they give him 10 months with Drew McIntyre. The AJ Styles stuff was fun. Logan Paul, like...
The only feud that's good would be with Punk right now. The only one I want to see would be Cody and Punk.
I want to see Cody and Randy without Pat McAfee. Is that too much to fucking ask for? I want to see Legacy get brought up. I don't want to see Pat McAfee talking about the Ruthless Aggression era.
We're going to get a tweet about Legacy. That's the best we're going to get, is Cody tweeting about Legacy.
A fucking WWE Vault video posted of a Legacy match. The triple threat at WrestleMania. Okay. Stop me again whenever you want to talk about something. Jacob Fatu and Tama Tonga. This is a match I wanted to watch, but I was too tired to get.
It was actually a good match. Good tune-up for Jacob Fatu. Jacob and Drew, one of my favorite feuds going into Mania right now. But also, I don't really care who wins. I think they're both great.
Yeah, just kill each other.
Yeah, it's literally gonna be like Curtis Blades and that Hodgkins guy on the UFC. It's just gonna be two big guys just going at, like, who's gonna hate that, you know? But the rest of the show, there's nothing else I care about on the show. Like,
only thing I want to talk about on the rest of the show is Sami Zayn, because Sami Zayn tried, it didn't work. Let's pack it up. That's pretty much what I want to get across.
I think he absolutely needs to become when it comes to the heel turns and stuff like that. I think he needs to not do the stupid weaselly heel. He needs to be like a legit
bad guy,
heel, a legit heel. Somebody that when Kevin Owens returns, he makes Kevin look like the good guy. You know what I mean? Kevin Owens will be a baby face no matter what happens, at least off of the first reaction, unless he comes back to do something crazy bad.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, Sammy needs to go heel, and it shouldn't be the heel that loses all the time, like mid-Carter heel.
Yes.
Like he needs to be a fucking heel. Like he needs to shave his fucking head up there. Yeah, like, you know what I mean? Like he needs to bleed. He needs to like shoot somebody. Like, I don't know. Like he needs to become a crazy evil heel. I know he's got it in him. Sami Zayn is one of the most talented wrestlers on the mic
ever,
and like in the ring ever. Like legitimately, like that dude made so many people's careers, and he's a legend in his own right. I don't see him getting to the title without a huge gimmick change.
Bring back Karrion Kross and build a faction and tell us that they've been planning this forever and it was all a work. Karrion Kross never wrestled a match on the indies.
Yeah, dude, Karrion Kross is just forever embarrassing himself, and I feel bad because he's great.
He's a goat. But yeah, we can wrap it up here because we still got the Dynasty review. So this video, me and John planned on this being 8 minutes, and we're at 25. So
we were too mad. I think we have too many.
Yeah, I'm sorry for being mad. I just want to apologize to you, John, and the viewers. I'm sorry for yelling.
I'm sorry for yelling as well. This isn't me.
Hey, this is us. This is RTP Wrestling. Thank you guys for watching this video. Make sure to like, subscribe, follow. Hey, I wanted to point this out, and I forgot to do it really quick. WrestleMania is next week. We are giving away 3 copies of WWE 2K26. So join the Discord. We don't have 1,000 people in the Discord. You have a very fair chance at winning it. So join the Discord. Make sure to do that. That's all I wanted to say, man. We out. And shout out Chris Jericho's return.